All right, so tell us what you're going to be using your new computer for.
Repository surgery.
What does that mean?
Well, version control systems. These are pieces of software that you use to maintain history of software projects so that you can keep track of your changes, associate comments with them, always revert to a clean state if you get something broken. I often get asked to move histories of projects, sometimes with 20, 25 years of commits by hundreds of people, from older version control systems to newer ones. And this is a difficult job and can take a long time. For one that I'm working on, which is the conversion of the NetBSD operating system repository, this is essentially a graph theory problem 18 gigabytes wide. It's huge. It's monster node and link computation.
Sounds like it would destroy your RAM.
Yes.
What other sorts of general things are you going to be using it for?
Well, one of the things I work on is I'm the maintainer of a piece of software called GPSD, which you've probably never heard of, but you use it every day if you have an Android phone. It's what sits underneath Google Maps, monitoring the actual GPS on your machine and making location information available to applications. And that software is everywhere. It's on every Android phone in the world. It's in every tank and armored fighting vehicle in the U.S. military. It's in robot submarines. I love the robot submarines. That's cool.
So a little bit of your code is in everyone's pocket and robot submarines.
And robot submarines. Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome. Now you've chosen i3 for your environment. Tell us a little bit about that and why you chose i3.
i3 is a tiling window manager. It looks really regressive when you look at it because it looks like just several terminal windows.
Yeah, it's not used to what people are used to. A bar with task.
That's right.
There's no icons.
There's no taskbar. There's no icons. There's no borders. It's all. What I like about it is it's all working space. There's no waste. The way it works is, you start it up. You have one big window. You start another application. The window divides in half. Start another application. Whatever window you have focused, that divides in half. And you can move windows around and so forth. But it's very spare and clean and minimal, and I like that.
I mean, how do you feel about all the arguing that's going on with Linux and all the people who just whine and complain all day about different versions and yell at people for using Ubuntu and yell at people for using Red Hat and yell at people for using whatever?
Some people like being in religious wars way too much. I don't.
I mean, what did you accomplish with your old machine? I mean, what were some of the just give me 2 or 3 bullet points of things that you accomplished? This was a Core 2 Duo.
Yeah,
that you were using before.
Well, I maintained GPSD for years using that.
Right.
And I wrote RepoSurgeon, which is a major repository surgery tool. And up until yesterday, I was routinely doing several project releases a week from that machine.
Now they'll be a little bit faster.
Yes.